Okay, so you sent this SNL thing over, and wow,
Yeah.
they were not holding back this week.
Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
they took the current political landscape and just threw it on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we're gonna unpack it all.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot to unpack.
We're looking at Weekend Update from the 28th, so last week.
Yeah, just last week.
And for those who don't know,
Right.
Weekend Update is where Colin, Jost, and Michael Che give us the news, but like with jokes.
Exactly.
Our main source is this piece from the Daily Beast.
Okay.
It's called SNL Rips Trump for calling Kamala Harris mentally disabled.
Right. Yeah, that's the one.
SO.
SNL using humor to break down the headlines.
Yeah.
And there were some headlines this week.
Yeah, there were some headlines. So.
Definitely a lot to break down.
Should we just address the Trump in the room?
Yo.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
Seems very on brand.
Always makes headlines.
Yeah. And SNL always goes right for it.
Oh, yeah.
So this time they picked up on his new campaign stuff.
Yeah. His latest comments about Kamala Harris.
Right.
Like when he called her mentally disabled.
Oh, God. I know. I even cringed reading that.
It's rough, but Joe, he's got that comedic genius.
He does.
He flipped it around, made it funny.
He did.
Exposed how absurd it all was.
Yeah. How did he? He goes, I cannot believe Trump admitted he lost the debate to a mentally disabled person.
Wow.
Like, it makes you think.
It does.
Is that bad in Trump's mind to lose to someone like that?
Yeah.
Like, what is he trying to say?
I don't even want to try to unpack that. It's a lot.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Before I get riled up.
Right. Yeah.
There was also that thing with Biden.
Oh, yeah, when he compared his body to Biden's.
Yes.
Saying his was hotter.
I mean, come on.
It's like straight out of a roast battle.
I know.
Except it's real life. This is what we're dealing with.
You've never seen a body so beautiful.
Oh, God.
Much better than Sleepy Joe.
You can't make this stuff up.
You really can't.
It's moments like these where SNL shines.
They really do.
Take those wild statements.
They're almost beyond parody on their own.
They are.
And SNL just
heightens it.
Yes.
For comedic effect.
But it's more than just jokes.
Oh, absolutely.
It's social commentary.
Exactly.
But it's disguised as a punchline.
Exactly. And they didn't just stop at Trump. They didn't.
Oh, no, they went after the reactions to the assassination attempts on him, too.
Oh, right.
Specifically Melania Trump.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Blaming the Democrats.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
For the assassination attempts.
Said they created a toxic atmosphere.
Oh.
Which led to those attempts on his life.
And of course, SNL had something to say.
Oh, this is where the humor gets dark.
Okay.
Like really dark.
All right, let's hear it.
Just shows a picture of Joe Biden.
Okay.
Very much alive.
Okay.
And the caption, when Democrats want to take out a presidential candidate, they get the job done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's dark even for SNL.
Yeah. It's definitely walking a fine line.
It is.
Some people might say it's just reflecting what's going on.
Which is true.
Like it's a tense time.
And it's weird. Yeah. It's like stranger than fiction sometimes.
Right. But you're right.
Some people could be offended.
Yeah, definitely. But it's interesting. Like they're making us think about these dark things.
Yeah. Forcing us to confront it.
Right.
Using humor.
With humor.
Yeah.
Huh. Definitely something to think about.
That gets you thinking.
Yeah. But they didn't stop there with Trump.
Oh, no.
Did they bring up the allegation?
No, they went even further.
What else is there?
They brought up Hitler.
They did not.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's bold.
I know, right?
Okay, so Jess starts talking about TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
What does TikTok have to do with Hitler?
So people have been using AI
Okay.
to translate Hitler's speeches into English.
What does that have to do with Trump? Well, they play one of these translated speeches, but it's not Hitler.
It's Trump, isn't it?
It is.
You it.
It's audio of Trump ranting. I
They
know.
didn't even have to say what he was ranting about.
We all already know.
Exactly.
It's funnier that way.
It is. Our imaginations go wild.
Exactly, but think about it.
Okay.
They're putting Trump's words
Yeah.
in the context of a Hitler speech,
Yeah.
even as a joke.
Yeah.
It says a lot
It does.
about how SNL sees him.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah,
when does satire stop being satire?
right.
Like, when does it become real?
It's a question for the ages.
I know. Okay, well, before we go too deep into that, let's
yeah?
switch gears
Okay.
from, like, national stuff
Yeah.
to something a little closer to home for SNL. New York City politics.
Yes.
Specifically, Mayor Eric Adams.
Our ever-quotable mayor.
He always seems to be in the news.
He does.
And Michael Che went in on him.
Oh, yeah. He did not hold back.
I loved it.
It was great.
Especially with Devin Walker.
Oh, yeah. He plays Adams on this show.
He's so good.
He's got him down perfect.
The way he talks, the way he moves.
It's uncanny.
But it's the material that really gets me.
Oh,
like when they were talking about him inventing the trash can.
Oh, yeah. That was hilarious.
And then declaring war on rats.
A war that Che says the rats are winning.
Which, let's be honest,
Yeah.
they are.
They kind of are.
But beyond the jokes,
Yeah.
it shows how important local satire is.
Yeah, because even on a smaller scale,
Yeah.
we got to hold our leaders accountable.
Right, and sometimes laughing at them
Is the best way to do it.
Sometimes it's the only way.
It's true. Sometimes you just got to laugh.
Right.
But speaking of accountability,
Oh, yeah.
Che did not let Adams off easy.
No, he did not.
He brought up the whole Turkish thing
Oh, right, the financial scandal.
with the Turkish government.
Right.
What did Adams say about that?
Okay, so,
Did he break out into song?
not quite.
Okay.
He said
All right.
2 words, Michael. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. I know.
Is this real life?
Right.
Okay, keep going.
I love me some turkey, man.
Okay.
Have you ever had a Turkish delight?
Wait.
It's a briefcase with $100,000 in it.
First of all,
Uh,
gobble, gobble.
It's a choice.
And second,
Yeah,
that's not even what Turkish delight is.
not even close.
It's like he's distracting us. Right. With nonsense.
It's like a dad joke,
It is.
but about a serious scandal.
And it almost works.
I know.
I'm laughing,
Yeah,
but I'm also like, wait, there's an actual scandal here.
exactly.
It's brilliant,
It is.
but also cynical.
Totally.
Like he's using humor to deflect
Oh, for sure.
so we don't think about the issue.
Classic tactic.
But is he doing it on purpose?
Who knows?
Or is he just like this?
That's the mystery.
I need answers.
We might never know.
This episode of SNL, though,
Yeah.
it makes you think about all the different ways we use humor in politics.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Like with Trump,
Yeah.
it's all about hypocrisy.
Right. And taking those already over-the-top things he says
Right.
and pushing them even further.
Like that's satire at its best. But with Adams,
Yeah. It's
like they're shining a light on local stuff.
right. Holding him accountable in a way.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm realizing
Sorry.
political satire is way more than just making fun of people.
Oh, it's so much deeper than that.
Yeah, it's about using humor to really engage with politics.
Absolutely.
On a deeper level.
Exactly.
And SNL is so good at it.
They are. It's impressive.
Like they've been around forever,
I know. How do they stay relevant?
right?
It's amazing.
I think it's because they adapt. Like the political landscape changes
Constantly
and they
also.
change with it.
But they keep their edge.
They do.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to be a little controversial.
And we love them for it.
We do.
I think that's why people keep watching.
Yeah.
Because we get to laugh at how absurd it all is.
And honestly,
You know, we need that.
we do now more than ever.
It's cathartic.
It's totally.
But it makes you think too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else?
What's that?
It gives me a little hope.
Hope.
Yeah.
How so?
Because if we can still find a way to laugh about it all,
Yeah.
even when things seem bad,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it means things aren't so bad.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's about finding humor in the darkness.
What's a powerful thing?
It's like, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Exactly.
Sometimes satire is the only way to deal with it all.
It helps us process,
Yeah.
to face the truth,
Mm-hmm.
and just find a little joy
Yes.
in all the chaos.
Exactly. It's about
Yeah.
finding the funny
Yeah.
in everything.
Even when it's hard.
Yeah. And maybe
Ah,
if we can laugh at it.
we can imagine something better.
I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
A better future.
It's a nice thought.
It is a nice thought.
It is.
You know, it's interesting, though.
What is that?
We've been talking about Trump
Yeah.
and Biden and Adams.
Big names.
Right. But what
Wrote
about
about.
the average person?
Oh, interesting.
Where do they fit in all of this? Yeah,
Right.
it's like we're so focused on these big names.
Right. It's easy to forget about everyone else.
But they're the ones who actually have to deal with all this stuff.
Exactly. They're living the reality of these jokes.
And that's what I think makes satire so important.
Yeah.
It's like it gives a voice to the average person. Like,
Mhm.
I might not be able to change anything, but at least I can laugh about it.
Exactly. And feel less alone.
Yes. It's like someone else gets it.
It's like finding your people.
Exactly. And remember that whole Hitler-Trump thing?
Oh, yeah.
That only works because we get it.
Exactly. The audience has to be in on the joke.
We already know how Trump sounds.
Right. So when they play those clips,
Yeah.
we know exactly what they're going for.
It's like we're all part of the joke.
We are.
And that's what I think is so cool about satire.
Yeah.
It's not just one person telling jokes.
Right. It's not just a monologue.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
Exactly. It connects everyone.
The comedian, the politician, even the audience.
It's like we're all in on it together.
Even if we all laugh at different parts,
Yeah.
we're still sharing that experience.
We are. It's kind of amazing when you think about it.
And maybe that's how we start to have better conversations.
Right.
About the serious stuff, too.
Like if we can laugh together,
Yeah.
maybe we can talk together, too.
I love that. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's not about making light of the problem.
Right. We're not dismissing anything.
It's about using humor to start talking.
Exactly. To find some common ground.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe even change things for the better.
I like the way you think.
Sometimes a good joke is more powerful than a whole speech.
It's true.
So as we wrap up here,
Yeah.
I want to leave you with a question.
Okay.
How do you use humor to understand all this?
That's a good one.
Does it make you feel more connected?
Or just give you a break from it all.
Whatever it is.
Keep laughing.
Keep asking those tough questions.
And keep those deep dive requests coming.
We'll be here.